What's up, guys? Mike here, doing a little update on the Jeep Cherokee. We got Bentley in here keeping a guard. So I've had this for about a week so far now. I managed to upgrade to a longer brake line because this one was torn where it was rubbing on the inside of the tire. She's seeing something. Anyway, I had a hole in this tire. I patched it with some super glue until I get another one off of Amazon. And I power washed this thing a bunch of times. And it's still really dirty. But anyway, so far what I've done is I've undercoated the frame with some rust preventing spray paint. And just cleaned it up better. What else? So I'm wanting to take this big ass bumper off. I know it's got this winch protector here, but it's just too big for what I'm going to be using it for. But anyway, we've already cleaned this engine, if you can believe it, but it needs to be done multiple times. You may notice air compressor, or the AC compressor, is gone, but it decided to leave two broken bolts. I'm going to tap these out and put in some of my own with some nuts. So we're putting the alternator up here and we're taking it down there, and now the alternator will rest, at least a foot higher than what it was, and hopefully be protected from the water a little bit and be a lot easier to replace when needed. But I have done the fluids on here so far, changing the oil. I've cycled out the radiator. And I'm just getting the basics all done, but I got to plumb the brakes, get the alternator on top, and then the other sad part is once I finally took this off the trailer, the gearbox seems like it's just completely out of it, which I can get pretty cheap. And they have they make a gearbox for the S10 4x4s that are supposed to be pretty good for this application. It's a direct fit, but it's a stronger gear, I guess. So from there I'll be ready to go. So tires already coming, alternator, and then a new gearbox. I already got the alternator, and it's just getting everything ready for the trails and stuff. It's been raining a lot, but I will say, I don't know a whole lot about this Jeep, but it does seem like since I've done a basic tune-up on it, I've also did the fuel filter, air filter, and it seems like it's got plenty of power. Sounds good. I did use the paper air filter in the event that it gets wet. Hopefully it will cut the Jeep out before it decides to hydro lock, and I'll just be able to pull the filter out and start it right back up. But anyway, that's my update on the Jeep, and this is actually a 96, not a 97, which has got its pros and cons in terms of trying to locate parts. It was like a Frankenstein year, from what I understand. Some parts are only for a 96 on here. I think fuel pumps and little things like that. But I'm excited. We're going to get this thing looking better, even though it's got some dents. And I actually... because this is an older door, I'm betting you with a heat gun and my suction cups and things like that, I'll get out a lot of these door dents, because it should hopefully hold its memory and go back to shape. But yeah, I want to get inside and go ahead and post this, and thanks for watching, and hopefully the next video I'll be out on the trails for the first time. Later.